Hello and welcome. My name is Nina, and I'm here to give you inspiration, encouragement, hopefully motivation to work on yourselves. Let's do a clearing real fast. I have done the prayers already and cleared the space, but let's do a clearing that will resonate with you. Allow the sound to actually cleanse and vibrate through you. And let's see what the angels have to say to us today. What do we need to be made aware of today? I thank you, angels, divine spirits, Holy Spirit. I thank you for any messages you give us today. Thank you. Nope, not a very good shuffle there. And we have yes, and take charge and action, and do the work. I believe this came up a few days ago as well. So whatever is on your mind right now, the answer is yes. You should be moving towards it. You should be making strides, taking some sort of action in what it is that you want. The lessons for this time that you need to be aware of. I thank you, Holy Spirit and angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you so much for the answers that we get. Be aware of how you are treating others. Be aware of who you are. You need to know who you are. Oh, I never did light my candles, so we'll light those up right quick. And why don't you want to light, huh? Oh, there you go. All right. And, oh, what turned over here? Love. Commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I'll put that back, and if it comes up again, we know that that is one of our lessons that we should be looking at. And we got envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Regrets, both the sacral chakra. I know that I cannot change the past. Don't hold on to the past. it stops your freedom. It truly does. It stops you from being free to see the opportunities around you. And let's see, what should we be? Oh, goodness. Let's get the Archangel's message. So we know that whatever it is that we're working on, it's a yes. You need to take charge and go towards it. Put some action to it. Don't be envious or regretful. Everyone is on the same road, just at different stages of the road. And regret, well, that speaks for itself. You cannot go back into the past and change anything there. You can't bring the past into your future because it stops the freedom of new opportunities that would be available to you. Oh, goodness, my throat is messed up here. I don't know what's going on, but we all have guardian angels that try to give us messages, and I have said this before, that if you wake up in the middle of the night at, odd hours, take time to write those numbers down, or if it's on your phone, take a picture of it, and in the morning when you get up, look into what that angel number means, because it may definitely be a message for you. So, let's see what our archangels have to say. Mother Mary, purity of heart, conception, and faith. And that is the number 18, reducing down to 9. You're almost at the very end, which is a 10. And then there is Goddess Kuan Yin, compassion, divine mercy, and kindness. The number 3. So, let's see. What exactly do these messages have for us? Kuan Yin, the Buddhist Bodhisattva of compassion. Sorry about that. Originating from East Asia, she has been adopted by many spiritual seekers and belief systems. Known as the Mother Mary of the East, she is an aspect of the Divine Mother and can be called upon whenever you require or desire motherly love, unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. It is said that after reaching enlightenment and on hearing the cries of humanity, instead of stepping through the gate of heaven, she turned back and decided to stay and help. She is ready and waiting to answer your call. Be kind and compassionate with yourself and others is the message of the Goddess Kuan Yin. And the message of Mother Mary, which they both go hand in hand here, is you are loved, you are held, you are safe. Let yourself rest in the arms of the Divine Mother. Mother Mary is known throughout the world as the Mother of God or the Mother of Jesus. She is a mother goddess available to anyone who needs support and nurture, and can be especially powerful to call on for healing mothers and child relationships, healing your own relationship with your mother or mother figure in your life, or healing the relationship with your own children. Very good messages. I take from that there are some relationships out there in need of attention. I would say attention and some guidance in kind of getting it together. Let's see what our guidance is from the angels. And then we'll do Archangel Michael message. And bring this all together here with a chakra, an ancestor message, and then, of course, an overall energy, and then affirmation for you. What is our guidance in regards to what is happening? It appears that Mother Mary is here with us and telling us that she can be called on to aid us along our journey as well. Again, this is the mother of Jesus. And I will say this again. If you are not a believer, maybe this isn't your channel, but you never know what you could learn from this channel. How about that? I will not stop using Jesus, God, or those associated to God on my channel. So I just want you to be aware of that. And let's see what our guidance is at this time. Let's see here. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural ability to attract your desired outcome. If you get nervous, focus on service. Focusing on helping someone else. And then listen to your own intuitive feeling, your gut feeling. And at the bottom of the deck, it was the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself into its healing womb brings about desired effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. And if you cannot do that, I would say take a nice long soak in the tub. That could also do wonders. Add a little Epsom salt and allow your mind to just wonder and open up. Be in the present. Allow the universe to talk to you, speak to you, give you some sort of inspiration as to what you may need to do next. And if it is in regards to a relationship, maybe a nice long soak would be kind of therapeutic. So let's see here. We have take the time to know you. You cannot bring other people into your lives or try to fix relationships if you don't even know who you are. How can someone come closer to you if you're not putting out the energy of self-awareness, worthiness? And when I say worthiness, you knowing your own value. If you do not, how can you bring in someone else to share a space and time with you? Again, I'm very sorry, my throat. Innocence. New beginnings and fresh starts are on the horizon. Your home is protected by the angels. And at the bottom of the deck, make a commitment. So, it appears that it may have something to do with possibly a relationship, a new job, a purchase, whatever it is, this new beginning, this fresh start. Commit to it. Give it a chance. How do you know it's not for you? Let's get a chakra card, shall we? And find out what chakras at this time are being affected. I'm still trying to kind of get a feeling for how these messages should be brought to you. I've only been led to do them. I haven't been told how to do them, so I'm just kind of stepping out there in regards to how I deliver the message I have been told to give. And if my content appeals to you, please subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up, give a comment so that I know, that it resonates with you, that you could see the value for yourself in the message. Again, whatever it is you're looking at trying to do, you've got a new start ahead of you. And it is saying, yes, go for it. Take the action, take charge, and do it. Do not be envious of anyone else and where they are on their journey. Don't try and compare yourself. Don't be regretful of any mistakes you've made along the way, because they were meant to help you get to this point in time. So, let's see. What are we looking at in terms of chakra? Oh my, grief. Guilt and quest. At the bottom of the deck, mysticism. Yes, we've gotten this card before, but under mysticism there is joy. So it appears that whatever is going on with you may have all began because of something that has happened in your past. You're feeling guilty about this. You have either lost someone, and you're guilty about how they may have passed. Also, I'm looking at here the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, which is also the envy and regret card, so it may have something to do with that. Your quest, meaning you're going to step out on that new horizon, that new journey, with your throat chakra, speaking up for yourself, and mysticism, crown chakra. However, there does still seem to be someone here in the mix that is not for your highest good and out to do harm. They are cloaked in many different ways. They happen to like the color light pink also. Light pink or lilac. But they are not for your good. They mean you no good. But let's get a message here. So, let's see. Grief. Grief is love without a place to go. So, it is you being in a state of loving, but have nowhere to place that love. So you definitely have lost someone. And the takeaways are love, commitment, and vulnerability. And we have gotten commitment. Once before, make a commitment. And the feeling of grief, sadness, however, love is on the horizon. Missing someone or being unafraid of the sadness and just kind of dwelling in it, I would not dwell in that. That is your regret and your past, and that can do you no good, none. It stops you from moving forward. And guilt, it says, I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. And I think that that is very good, especially if you have just lost someone. Take the time to grieve. Take the time to rebalance yourself from that loss. And the takeaways are being aware awaken and releasing what needs to be released. Self-care or burdened by obligation and enabling others and finding personal power. So help someone else during this time. You'd be surprised how much it will also help you. Do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked, and you should care less about whether you're liked or not. That's truly immaterial, but if you are a people pleaser, that would be a concern, and you should be releasing that. You should not care what someone else thinks. You're walking this journey in life on your own. We come into this world alone, we will leave it alone. So whether someone likes you or not should not matter. They do not pay your bills. They do not make sure you get jobs. They do not, and even if they did, that's a debt. They're looking for something in return. That's not a friend. Friends do things because their heart just says do it. There is no attachment. That's the devil that asks for something in return. And if you feel that something being asked for in return is by any means, not necessarily. With the devil, there is a specific. You ask for something, if that is not given, that same thing you asked for will more than likely be what's required of you to give it back. Now, and in regards to, you want to give an example, if you're going to use God looking for something in return, no, he does not. He wants you to simply just be. Just be. You're on this planet to express what it is you wish to do. You want to go to the left? You want to go to the right? Or do you wish to stay straight? These are things you need to contemplate. Be aware of what it is you ask for and what it is that you do. Yes, there are some things that must be repaid in kind, and then there are some things that you get 10 times the benefit just by doing. So you should be looking at what is for your highest good, and what's not, release it. And our next one is quest. When I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning. No, live in the present. You may be on a quest that is unnecessary at this time. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery, learning who you are. Be who you are. Be your authentic self. If you are not, then you are people-pleasing or doing things to get attention. And why are you doing that? What does it pay you to do that? Where in my life do I need to walk my talk is what this card is saying. Being open to wisdom, commitment to your path, having courage for the journey and the answers that you get along the way. And for mysticism, there's some things you are not to know. That's true. But the key takeaway here is intuition and courage and starting out on an uncharted journey. And that also goes back to new beginnings and fresh starts. Allow yourself the opportunities to have something new, to bring in something that could give you joy. It also says that you may have been ignoring the signs and you have been turning away your intuitive knowing and being fearful of the unknown. Take time to reassess. Take that soak in the tub Or if you can't get to the beach, if you live somewhere that is warm, then get to the beach. Are you ignoring your intuition? What you suspect is probably true. You need to know to just breathe. So, what do our ancestors have to say about all of this? What do our ancestors have to say? I thank you, ancestors and angels, for your messages. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Ancestors, what do we need to know at this time? Enlighten us, ancestors. And Holy Spirit, be with us for an answer. I thank you. For your message. Shield Maiden, make your plans and be focused about it. Have passion about it. And trust in the universe and the higher forces to be with you to bring about that which you wish to accomplish. Grow within your current situation. And at the bottom of the deck, exchange energy to create abundance. Move beyond ancestral patterns. What may have been good for your ancestors may be time to change. Maybe you are the changer in your family to make new traditions, new awareness. As this speaks to me as a whole, the angels ask you to take charge, yes. Rely upon Mother Mary. For those of you who may not have your mother still with you, I'm one of those people. My mother is no longer with me. And just go about manifesting what is it that you truly want and focus in on it. Take charge to go towards it. Put in the action. You're going to get a yes from the universe that they'll work with you. If you see you're getting frustrated or possibly confused, try helping someone else and take the focus off yourself for a little while. Helping someone else generally brings about a new awareness and open our minds up to that which could be more beneficial to us. Listen to that gut feeling, that internal feeling that you get. They're usually correct the very first time you get the feeling. Take the time for you. Don't feel guilty about what did or may have happened. Move forward. Go towards joy. Don't get happy in pain. Don't start looking at your pain as the comforting area. It is not. You were put on this planet to be happy. Jesus died to give you life to the full and more abundantly so. Don't live in your grief. Take the time for yourself. Trust your own gut feelings and step out into the new. Step out into whatever that new opportunity is. Make your plans and focus in on them. Make your passion ignite with fire to bring it about. Trust in the universe to be with you as you do this. And the wise one, grow within your current situation. See the lessons that you should have learned and start walking in those lessons so not to have to repeat them. And exchange energy to create abundance, meaning help somebody else. Be aware that giving and taking is part of how the universe thrives. So overall, I would say your message is, you have an opportunity that may be before you that you are overlooking because you were wallowing in a grief. Maybe something ended a relationship. Maybe you actually have lost a loved one. Yes, we should take the time to see the full picture of that and come to terms with that loss. However, you should not be living in that loss. Let's get an affirmation, shall we? And use these affirmations. I would say them 3 times. And then as you need to, when you're feeling down, repeat them to yourself. A negative thought comes over you. Repeat your positive affirmations. They do wonders for us. Wonders. I'm very sorry about my throat. My throat chakra seems to be acting up quite a bit. And no, it's not from the smoke or anything. So I don't know why it's acting up like this. I was fine all day today. But let's see what our affirmations are. I hear crows in the background here where I live, and they're making all kinds of noise. Messages coming in. I hope that you are open to whatever messages are coming to you. Oh. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I always receive money with ease and grace. Think in terms of abundance and prosperity. You will get what you need because all that you need is already within you. I am loved and I am kind to myself today and to those around me. Also dealing with love and relationships. And at the bottom of the deck, my body is powerful and knows how to heal itself. And at the bottom of the deck, under that, thank you for giving me another chance to make my life better today. Be in a sense of gratitude and enjoying one's life. We will give another ringing of the singing bowl. And as always, I send you blessings, love and a light, love unconditionally, and light for a dark place, and healing for your soul. And I hope that you take this message just for those reasons, for that purpose, and aiding you in moving forward and finding the best you can be. Until next time.